picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ready now, Alberto Valencia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes.
Nope, ball.
1 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Now the pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lonnie Kern. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carmen Feliciano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Ball 2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Barnett will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Striding into the box, Booker Barnett. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Striding in, Jeremy Pitts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Working for the punch out and the offering. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Barnett, base runner at first with 1 out. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Batting fourth. Not shortstop.
In now, Jeff Pitts. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. He'll enter play at .313, 17 home runs, and 38 runs batted in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Sammy Pitts, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and 1 strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. Feliciano is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Into the box now, Damon Phelps, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. One and 1. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. So a full count now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Lorenzo.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Colon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up, one there, on to first, and they get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mac McDonough. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's in ball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. In there, and it's even at 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The count now at 2-2. Here it comes.
Got a full count.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Stepping in, Jose Diaz, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Throw over to the bag. Good battle. Count remains full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So striding forward now, Shannon Petrovich. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Woodall is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Shannon Petrovich is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Sean Vila comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-1. Popped him up. Miklas waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Taylor Funk.
The second baseman, Taylor Funk.
Pitch on the way.
0 balls, 1 strike.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
2-2.
Count remains 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Nigel Puig would be next if they can keep this inning alive. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McDonough is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Lewis Miklas. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Puig has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in once again, Casey Hamilton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 2-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Next for New York, Alberto Valencia. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. dive, but he's back. And again, a throw over. And he'll dive back in. Runners on first with one down. Fouled away. 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Barnett back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Lonnie Kern. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball one.
That's the ball. 1-0.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1 the count. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about it. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, the right fielder, Carmen Feliciano.
To the plate now, Carmen Feliciano, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the leg.
1-2. Here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Nigel Puig. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
First baseman, Nigel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's down.
1-1. It's looked at for ball number 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-1 to him now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Settling in now, Jesse Pitts. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch inside. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. The 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Valencia is there. 1 down. Into the box now, Booker Barnett. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, here he is trying to keep a hitting streak alive, and he gets plunked. Like the pitcher on the mound said, here, try and hit this one. He's got a chance to make it happen right here, though.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Booker Barnett becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And there's ball one. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
All even now, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Now at the plate, Damon Phelps. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Phelps has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
So he got him swinging. Damon Phelps becomes the first out of the inning. Now the pitch. Lorenzo Colon is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Standing in now, Mac McDonough, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. So stepping in, Jose Diaz, runner in scoring position with 2 guys. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Diaz is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, so digging in now, Jeff Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, that was a tough strikeout, a big strikeout in this game, too. If you think back, there were 2 guys in scoring position, so he has to be looking for much more out of his AB this time.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Sammy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Standing in, Shannon Petrovich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Looked Fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Petrovitz, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Now batting, Sean Vila. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Giancarlo Santana is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Digging in now for the Yankees, Louis Miklas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Casey Hamilton waits on deck. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Casey Hamilton. As a look, now the pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Count even at 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another try at 2-2. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And that's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alberto.
At the plate now, Alberto Valencia. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. In now is the Yankees DH, Lonnie Kern. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. At the plate, Carmen Feliciano. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Ready for another shot now. Damon Phelps. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And it's 1-2. fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Taylor Funk, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nigel Teague. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 2-0. 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And the count will be full. 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Number 7, Jesse.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1, well below the zone.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
There goes the runner on the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Hans Sweet takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Into the box now, Booker Barnett, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. New inning set to get underway. Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Colon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up, Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Stepping up now, McDonough. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
One strike.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Digging in, Jose Diaz. Now the pitch.
It's 0-1.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeff Pitts. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Third baseman number 2.
In now, Sammy Pitts. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box, Shannon Petrovic. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Tried to change your pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one and hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Sean Vila. And their runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ball 3.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
He loses him on ball 4. Digging in, Taylor Funk, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. Strike 2.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
So he sets him down swinging. Taylor Funk goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Nigel Teague will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. High in the air out to center field. McDonough is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Stepping in, Lewis Miklas. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
The 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And this is popped up near second base. And there's your first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Casey Hamilton. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. 4-1.
No, that's down.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Derek Peralta comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Standing in now, Alberto Valencia. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready to take his hacks again, Lonnie Kern, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First offering on its way. He's running. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The right fielder,
and it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And he lays off for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he will look at a cold third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too low, 1-0. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting.
Standing in, Mac McDonough. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find a strike zone in the worst way.
Fouled off. 2 out, bases loaded. And And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-1. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. To the plate now, Jesse Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Now in the box, Booker Barnett. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Jeremy Pitts. The pitch. Ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Jeff Pitts would be next. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Cologne is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ramon Reyes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate, Jose Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The third baseman, Jose.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fouled away. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1's the count.
Ball even at 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
In now, Casey Hamilton. Here's the first pitch to him.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Into the box, Alberto Valencia 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Valencia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Barnett will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Freddie Franco is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 70. Freddie.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeff Pitts. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate now, Sammy Pitts. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. No one out with a runner at second. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Stepping up to the plate, Shannon Petrovich. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Max Allen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Making his way to the plate, Lonnie Kern, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The right fielder.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Carmen Feliciano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 to him now.
3-0.
Pitch on the way. That's in there. 3-1. One out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Down is full.
And a Swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Damon Phelps. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
1-1 the count. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
2-1.
3-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away. At the plate, Lorenzo Colon, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Behind 0-2 now. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as this side is retired. Digging in once again, Taylor Funk. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
A wave and a miss made him reach. The 1-2.
That's low. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Nigel League. A couple of walks for him thus far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in the hitters meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
2-2 the count. Now the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jesse Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. Swing hard liner to left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Alec Mitchell-Tree enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. So now to the plate, Booker Barnett, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The New York Yankees used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Hans Sweet gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the home team, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.